and simply my day.
Isagenix has given me a vision for what I can have in my life generally and the lifestyle I can lead, but also in the health that I can have. It's amazing. I've helped doctors, paramedics, shift workers of all kinds, cleaners, stay-at-home mums. They can all do this business.
What I love knowing about this company is that there is legacy income. That excites me so much, and it drives me every single day.
Isagenix offers you everything that you need. It's like a hidden diamond that people just don't realise.
We will never, ever be grateful enough to this company for what it has given us and our family.
Once I found out what was possible, there was no going back. To know that your success is based on your work ethic and your ability to help others, that's cool.
That is cool. There you go. Some of our friends there. Some of them you'll get to meet at this upcoming event at the end of the month. There's Sarah there. She's got 5 kids, built this with 5 children. So if you think you're busy, think again. And then we had Gabby. I think she's earned about 5 mil now. Gabs. Traveled all over the world. She used to be an accountant for Ernst Young. And Raquel. Then we had, we also had, who else do we have? Who else is there? Heather. Anyway, you'll meet these guys. How many of you going to the event at the end of the month in 2 weeks or 10 days? Yeah, awesome. So you'll meet, depending where you are, you'll meet some of these guys, and yeah, they've just stayed the course more than anything. So there is a bigger, wider Isagenix community outside Team Eagle, outside here, and the company's big, and so some of you are going to go to the Arizona event, the global celebration. You'll understand what I mean by big. Once you go to that event, you're like, holy shivers. It's this is really a great vehicle. And so, yeah, we just like to, we have our own programs that we run. We go to our own events here, but there's bigger ones to come for you guys. So just wanted to show you that, you know, there's a lot of people we know in this company in Australia, New Zealand, that really make a lot of money doing this. Dave and Irene, incidentally, yeah, thanks, Katrina. Dave and Irene were the first millionaires in Australia in 2011. Anyway, geez, that's a while ago. That's 15 years ago now. And they bought a house in Tuscany. How many of you would love to buy a house in Tuscany and chill? Yep, that's what they did. So yeah, it's totally available. When you get after it properly, right? Okay, bloody good to see everyone on. We have 33 on. Do me a favor while we got everyone on here. Give me your best Japanese tourist on the count of 3. 1, 2, 2.5, 3. I'm really glad everyone's got the Japanese tourist down pat now. It's taking a bit of practice, but you all. Where was I in the call the other day? And Josh goes to me, that was racist. I'm like, no, stereotyping. It's not racist. Okay, I'm going to share this to myself so I don't lose it. Okay, let me pop in the chat. What did you get from that video? That very short video. What did you take away from it? Pop in the chat for me. I just sent out a picture to my brother because his messenger is up and mine is not. So he's going to get a random photo of us being Japanese tourists. Okay, anyone can do it? Yep. Anyone can do it. Yeah. It doesn't discriminate. Opportunity to live a life of your choice. Yep. What else? Possibility. Yep. Anything's possible. Yep. Amazing future ahead. Dare to dream. Yep. Anyone? Yep. Everyday people achieving extra. Yep. If they can, I can. Yep. Doable. Yep. Possible. Yep. Potential. Yep. Beach lifestyle. Yep. Yep. I think you're also going to get a good feeling of that once you go to events as well. But nonetheless, you're in the right place for sure. We're going to share some fun things with you on this call today about money. How many of you want to learn about how to make money with this company, with these products, with this system? Yep. Some of you are here for just skills, but you know, bills follow the skills. Yes, happy with their achievement. Absolutely. Cool. Okay. All right. So, did we lose anyone? Did anyone get kicked out? Anyone? Alicia, you know? Did we lose anyone? No one. Everybody came back?
No one has messaged me to boot anyone out yet. So that's good
Okay.
news.
Who was close to not doing it and thought they'll get booted out? Anyone there, Renee? There, we. So what made you stay in? What made you do it?
Pressure, fear
What
of
kind of pressure?
failure.
Fear of failure. Fear of failure. So who were you fearful of failing in front of?
Myself and my
Great.
family.
Great. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. All right, little pep talk obviously worked. But what about your accountability buddy?
My accountability buddy, yes, I didn't want to let them down. It
Right.
was getting close.
Who's your
It's
accountability buddy?
it is Sarah. Sorry, I've forgotten. Sarah, is it Sarah? Sharon McNamara.
Oh, Sharon.
Yeah.
Great. Sharon, did you have a conversation with Renee to keep her in?
I did. I tried to encourage her to. I said she could send the video to me first.
Mhm.
Just to sort of.
Oh, just to kind of.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my
Wait.
accountability buddy.
Hang on a sec.
message.
I'll come to that. Just wait. So what are you saying, Sharon?
I just encouraged her, and I just said she could send it to me first. Hopefully.
Yep. So more safer
okay.
to send it to you first. So you judged her first.
And then I didn't judge her, but then next minute I saw it was in the group, so I was like,
You did judge her.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. What was the judgment you made?
I didn't judge her because I didn't actually
You did judge
see.
her.
I saw it in the group before I saw it.
Oh, so what did you when she popped in the group? How did you judge her?
Oh no, I did watch it actually, but I didn't judge. I said it was really good.
Yeah, you judge. That's a judgment.
Yeah, okay. I'm thinking negative. No,
Why
it was really good. I encouraged her that it was good, and
right, but you judged her, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
And if she hadn't have done it, what would you have judged her? How would your judgment have been?
I don't know. I guess.
But if you did know, and if she didn't do the task, how would you have judged her then?
I guess that she didn't overcome the fear of.
How would you have judged her? Give me the. If she hadn't have done it, what would you have said to yourself and thought? Don't hold back here. She can take it. We can all take it. This is a learning lesson for not just Renee, but I want to make a point here.
I guess I probably would have thought, oh, come on, it's not that hard. Like
you would have thought, you bloody slacker, you couldn't even flip and finish the first goddamn homework. It's a good flipping video, right?
I wouldn't.
You would have. You all would have.
I've been there. I know what it's like.
You would have felt pity. You would have felt like, it's a shame. Yes?
Yeah.
My point is, how many of you are fearful of other people judging you? Be honest, hands up. Honesty. Right. Guess what? They're going to judge you anyway. Whether you do or you don't. You're going to get judged anyway. So, may as well get judged for the stuff that's going to make you rich. Yes? So you're going to be judged. You judged Renee when she did it. Well done. I'm glad she did that. She's awesome. She's a perseverer. Great. How many of you did it because you didn't want to let your buddy down? Yep. There you go. Now you know why AA was so successful. How many of you heard a program called AA, Alcoholics Anonymous? Ever heard of it? Yep. Lots of people go to the program. What made it successful? Do you know what made it successful?
The accountability buddy.
Oh. Well, what actually happened was that there was a few blokes that started the 12 steps in Alcoholics Anonymous. They said to their wives, we're going to get together each week and we're going to meet up and we're going to keep each other accountable. So they did that. And then they started doing that with other people. And if a year went by and every single person that joined their program went back and relapsed and started drinking again. And they said to their wives, after 12 months, we put all this effort in. I can't believe it didn't work. And their wives said, what are you talking about, you idiots? None of you have had a drink. So they kept themselves accountable, not just because they were there together, but because they were also trying to help others stay accountable. And that's why when you come in for the opportunity and you want to enroll people, you stick to the products better. You show up differently because you're leading as an example to inspire others. But if you come in here as a customer, right, and you're not helping anyone, you're unlikely to stay on track. So you will improve your ability to stay on track with the products, your health, income, business, etc., and show up here when you're helping others. Just so you know.
That's why they implement sponsorship in it.
Yes, that's right.
Because if you sponsor someone, then you hold yourself accountable to stay
That's right.
sober,
Yes.
take them through the steps.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
they take someone else through the steps.
That's right.
That's how. Yeah,
That's how it's done. So, you just all held each other accountable. So welcome to Network Marketing AA. Congratulations. This is the first time in the last 11 years we've ever had a full return in the first week. So give yourselves 11 years. That's like a decade. Yeah, good that is. That's well done. And we didn't do anything. You did it. So very powerful stuff. You did it. Alicia was saying to me, people will show up for someone else before they show up for themselves, which is kind of sad, but it's very true, right? How many of you are doing this for your kids? Right. See, you're doing it for them, not you. Whatever the case is. So now you got a accountability buddy. Now, back to Elmore's question. Who doesn't have an accountability partner? Who's relapsing network marketing addict and needs a sponsor to help them stay network marketing sober? Hands up. We got Miraculous. Okay, hands up. Elmore, have you got a buddy? The flipping heck, big hand.
I'm on here. No, I'm the one.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Why don't you go with Jules? Actually, no, you and Ian go together, and Jules, you go with Ara. Good?
Who's Jules?
No, you go with Ian. So Jules and Ian. Just wave Jules and Ian. So Elmore, you go with Ian.
Okay.
And then Ara, you go with Jules.
Right,
I need a buddy as well because I missed last week.
Oh dear, Stephanie,
Just
do you have a
about
buddy?
to say, Luke doesn't have his own
Luke
buddy.
doesn't have a buddy.
We have a buddy, but if you need him to have his own buddy, then maybe
I need him to have his own buddy. So he's going with Cherry.
Okay, done.
Is that cool?
You got lucky.
Yeah, Luke, she's awesome, man. And Luke's awesome too. Oh, you got a great setup there. An A-team buddy up. Okay, there you go. Anyone else? Are we good? God, I can't believe you made it back with no buddy. Sorry. Timmy, you good?
I think I'm with Tanya from last week.
You think you are or you are?
I am.
Okay, good. Where's Tanya? Where is she? You're not on. Okay. She may still be there in the chat though. Okay, there we go. Great. Now remember, if your buddy doesn't do the homework task or doesn't, is it the homework task? Yeah, the buddy doesn't do the homework, you kick him out. You got to kick him out. Can they kick him out or do they have to ask you, Alicia?
They have to ask me.
All right. So no one's asked Alicia yet. So you either, you've been too soft or you've all done it. But I'm assuming with 38 done the homework that everyone's done it. Okay. That being done now, let's move on to the training, shall we? Who's excited to see the training? Yep. Cool. We're going to go through some numbers on this one. And the following weeks, especially the next 3 weeks, we're going to teach you straight up marketing and selling tactics. Okay. So if you came for that, you'll get it next week and the week after. And the rubber's going to meet the road. Okay. Once you finish this program, no joke, we've literally given you the tools to go build it. Okay. And what actually happens is you end up just doing the basics over and over again to get better at them. Okay. Oh, by the way, who's on a cleanse day? Yeah, come on, my cleansers. We're at the end of ours, finishes at 8. Oh my God, 3 days we did. It's difficult. Actually, no, it's not. But we started out on a first day cleanse and I was so hungry, the first time I ever did it, I ate a tomato. I wouldn't suggest you do that. Oh, Tanya's back in. We're off and running. Okay, there you go, Timmy, your accountability partner's in. Rightio, rock and roll. Share the screen. Pull up the tab. Week 2. Week 2 starts to school. Okay, homework task was record yourself sharing your story on video and send it to the messenger group. How many of you freaked out and was like, holy shit, I can't believe I just did that? Awesome, well done. So you had a breakthrough, yeah? That's how success works. You do things that scare you a little bit and you win. Great, excellent. We're going to use this tool that you just did throughout the whole school. So if you miss doing it, you FUKT. But there's always a way to win back. If you haven't done it, you shouldn't be in here anyway. But I'll let Maria in here. Okay, next, become an associate. Who's associate? Everyone associate? Yep. Cool. It's a button you push in the back office. Awesome. Create a recommended cart. Everyone done that? Hands up. Done it? Anyone not done it? No one's game. If you haven't done it, it's okay. You can stay in. Okay, that's good. All right, go you guys. Awesome. This is probably the best class we've ever had. Now, watch the compensation plan video there and pop your 3 takeaways in the chat. Saw lots of takeaways coming into the chat, which is amazing. So for those who watched the video, what was your takeaway? Give me a couple. I know you shared them in the group chat. What's one that stood out?
You have to enroll 2 people to become a consultant.
Yes, you have to enroll 2 people to become a consultant and earn residual recurring income, leveraged income. Yep. What else?
You have to personally spend 100 BV to stay active.
Yes. And we'll explain in this training why and how that's so important. Like where it translates to money. Lots of money. And what else? That's a good one.
I
Yep.
just noticed that, like, yeah, the quicker that you go, the bigger the bonuses and whatever are.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get more bonuses if you hit the ranks in a certain time frame. 60
Yeah.
days for manager, 120 days for director, and 180 days for executive. Yep. Yep. Fantastic. Any last one?
Cycles are where all the money is.
Yeah, cycles, long money, recurring income, right? We were just talking the other day, Alicia's sister, who's been in this for 10 and a half years, she's been paid every week for 10 and a half years. Doesn't act, she's got a big, her and her husband run a big insurance business, but she's been paid still to this day from her Ice Jenks business, week in, week out, week in, week out, week in, week out. For years and years. It will just keep going. It's amazing. Incredible. Right? Leveraged income. Okay, that's good. So top 3 days, well done. Your $1 million story. So here's some feedback for you guys to go next level on your story, because that story that you shared is how you sell. Sharing a story of your results effectively, whether it's written form short, whether it's spoken, whether it's sharing a testimony to someone you're just talking to about it, if someone asks you about your transformation, it's how you tell them about it. You don't tell them it's cleanse, you don't tell them it's isogenic, you share a story of your own personal testimony. Stories sell. So congratulations, you all just sold for the first time in the messenger, in the video you did. That's a sales video. Believe it or not. Okay, so here we go. How you can improve. Ready? You start your story with a hook that gets the scroller's attention or the reader's attention. Okay, let me give you an example. Have you tried every single diet for the last 20 years and nothing's ever worked?
Yes.
Are you tired of sitting down at the dinner table and having to unbutton the top of your pants? Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, that's disgusting? The more dramatic and crazy it is, the more it'll work. Okay, start with a hook. Keep it 60 seconds or less. Critical, because when you turn this into an ad on Reels, it has to be 60 seconds or less. You can go up to a minute and a half, but aim for 60 and you'll be around the right time. Now, this is interesting. Listen up closely. Make sure when you're doing filming that the light is behind the camera. Let me give you an example. Right now, there's a light behind this webcam. Now there's not. Now there is. The light goes behind the camera. Okay? If I put it in front of the camera, let me show you what happens. In real life too. See? Weird. Got to go behind. Got it? So if you've got natural light coming through the windows, put the phone up so the light is behind the camera into your face. There should be light on your face. Okay? Very important. Because we're turning into marketers, and you have to be presentable. Like put a shirt on. These are basics. Stuff your mum taught you when you were like 5. Do that stuff. Brush your hair. Tidy. Fairly clean outfit. Not too grubby. Show up fairly presentable, because it's who you're going to attract. Yes. Bring energy. So how many of you saw my video that Alicia shared and went, oh, what? Anyone? Before Isagenix, I started and I followed the system and blah, blah, blah. You couldn't hear how monotone that was? Go watch it again. It was awful. No energy. There's no energy in it, right? So bring energy to your story, okay? Before I started this thing, right? Clean your camera. Just get the back of your phone like this and just to get your shirt and go. Before you take any photos or any video. Everyone do this now with your phone if you can. Ready? Hold it up. Put in shirt. Go. Should have got you to unmute first. Okay. That's just clean. We're teaching that we thought everyone knew this, but it's incidentally not. Look directly into the camera lens, not at yourself on the video. I mean, I still struggle with that. Okay. Keep your background simple, distraction free. Just no distracting background. Hold the phone steady or use a tripod, just steady. Shoot vertical. Portrait mode. Yep. Film it 2 to 3 takes. Katrina shared in the group chat, took her like 20 takes. Welcome to marketing. Turn off background noise. Keep your phone at eye level. So some people, they record their story and they're looking down at their camera or up at their camera. It's eye level, okay? And wear solid colors if you can. That's why I typically always wear black or some solid color. And check your audio, because you don't want to have your hand over the audio and it's like, or in the wind. No one's going to listen to that, okay? I know that's a lot to take in right now, but this is how you improve the quality of the video, right? So it looks like this. Find yourself laying awake at night scrolling through stories of people who have achieved financial freedom through passive income. Hook, see that? Have you ever found yourself laying in bed at night scrolling through social media, looking at all the people that have made extra money through passive income? Fuck, I have. Shit, yeah. Your eyes are heavy, but your mind races with possibilities. This is just a script framework you can get from the Team Eagle chat, the chatbot, yeah? Just type in whatever your story is, just type your one line, whatever one line, one sentence of what your results have been like. So before, bad, and good. And then say, if you say to it, now turn this into, using the Mark Blundell framework, turn this into a script of 60 seconds. The training is there in the Team Eagle training in the chat. We get to this next week. But if you were to do that, it would script that whole reel for you. Again, we're going to cover this next week, but I just wanted to explain to you that's all I'm doing there. And all I'm doing, by the way, is reading. I read most of my stuff, especially if it's scripted. Okay? How many of you would just love to read your script on your phone? Yeah? Great. It's a lot easier. Okay, face-to-face event. Oh, yes. So that's how you improve your 30-second story. Okay? So you'll need to know this for the next homework task, which we're going to make you do it again. And make it crisper, cleaner, more professional. Okay? All right. So the highest paid skill in network marketing is attending events and taking people. So the Elevate event that's coming up, that we'll be attending the Brisbane one, but a lot of other people, like you'll see in this group even, are actually attending the Sydney one, the Melbourne one, the New Zealand one. So hands up if you're attending the Elevate event. It's a half-day event. It's highly valuable. Amazing. It's only 10 minutes. That's amazing. Great. You're going to accelerate your journey with this business if you go to these events. And you're going to die in this business if you don't go to them. Now, if you're very far away, I can completely understand that. That's why we have these programs. However, if you're in driving distance, please drop everything out of your calendar and tell your great grandma that I know it's her 90th birthday, but you'd like to take her with you. because more bums on seats is better. So whatever it is that you've got coming up, that was a joke, just cancel it and come. But most importantly, how many of you are bringing someone? Okay, not bad. How many of you wish you could bring someone? Okay, let me just ask you that again. Let me explain this. For every person you have there is equivalent to $60 a week in passive income. So let me ask you again. How many of you want to take more people to this event? Hey, there you go. That's the statistics, just so you know. Okay. All right. Great. So how you get there is you've got to get a ticket. And the Queensland one's just about sold out. Like it's going to sell out probably tomorrow. There's only 80 packs per room usually, so they're all gonna sell out, just so you know. So please don't miss your ticket. If you're inviting someone, get them to buy their ticket. Do not buy their ticket for them, because they won't show up. Okay, the more they pay attention. The link's down below there where you can click it and go to the events. Yeah, and you can scan the QR code on the screen. Okay. Now, big event. World leaders, flipping huge. We've had, we've had Tony Robbins speak at this. We even had Vanilla Ice come and do a performance. We've had Maroon 5. We've had Brennan Bouchard come and speak. Who else have we had? God, we've had Jesse Itzler. One epic weekend, one unstoppable community. You go here, it's like injecting, I don't know, into your veins. Like the equivalent of heroin, but the opposite for life. It's like, holy God. What did I just witness? Okay. Now, when we first heard about this, we flew there on our own dollar and just attended twice. It was in Vegas then. We flew there, went to it, came back, flew to the second one, and then we started winning trips to go to them too. Then we started speaking at it. Okay. So be our guest. I know Melissa's going. Amy's going. I think Angela's going. I think there's a group from Team Eagle going to this. So if you want, head to it. Okay. It's amazing. We're all there. I usually go, but I think it's just a bit too close to these events in Australia this year. So how you get to that one is there. We did a photo, Japanese tourist, well done. Let's talk about money. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Those who understand it earn it. Those who don't, pay it. Compound interest, the compound effect works with money. It's basically growth on growth. Okay, so think of a big snowball that rolls down a hill and it collects snow. The bigger it gets, the more snow it collects. So it actually is like escalating as it gets bigger. And the longer you do it for, the bigger it grows. Now everything compounds. And so I know that Katrina shared, did she share her income check, or she shared something? Where did she share it? Anyway, she shared a bonus or something like that. But what that's a result of is her skills compounding. Now, if I could go back and pull up the Zoom of her first training call with us, however many years ago, didn't look like that. In fact, you may not have even put money on her that she was going to do it. And so she just stayed with it until it clicked. And it's frustrating. But if you stop it and you step back, you interrupt the compounding effect. You do. Which is like taking a flamethrower to your snowball. Because the skills and the mindset and the feeling you get as you stay close to the fire will compound day in, day out, until one day you wake up and you're a master. And you'll print money for the rest of your life. But if you step back and come back, you'll have basically lost not just that time frame, but you'll have lost the capacity to earn more in the next 10, 20 years of your life. So it's not just money that compounds with investing, it's your skills, it's your network. There's some things we're doing now in our life that we could never thought possible. If we had to step back, we would not have got to that next level, to unlock the next, to find that person, to meet one person, to meet another, and bam. That's how success works. It doesn't take a break. You can watch Netflix. There's a great show called Landman. I'd really encourage you to watch it this weekend. You can do that. You can watch Netflix. You can sit on your couch. You can eat Macca. You can do all that. But you can't do it every day, right? So still have time for yourself, look after yourself, but don't step back. You hear it all the time. I'm taking a step back. On where to? Where exactly is that backward step to? I can't imagine it would be much fun. Where are you going? Oh, I'm taking a step back. What? Okay. Weird. See, I judge. I'm going to judge you if you do or you don't. And I'm judging you all for being here and showing up, which is amazing. Okay. Compound interest. It's your skills too. So network marketing, John D. Rockefeller said this: I'd rather receive 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. This is what people can't grasp. They're so used to just on their own effort, working on their own effort. Whether you're in a PAYG job where you get paid hourly or weekly or monthly just for showing up, right, and doing some stuff, you get paid. Fine. It's all your effort. You own 100% of a grape. You cannot earn more than that. And even if you're in sales, commission only, like I was, I only earned based on my own effort. I didn't earn off anyone else's effort. But that's how you build leveraged income. So pop a yes in the chat right now for me if you've made money with Isagenix. Marvelous. Look at all those people in there. Perfect. Would you like to record that on your phone to put on your stories? And would you like me to ask the question again? So let me rephrase that. How many of you are marketers? Great. So if you're marketing an opportunity, would it be a good idea to record a chat where someone says, have you made money network marketing? And all these people say yes. Do you think that's a good idea thing to share? It's a true question. All right. Yes. Okay, cool. So let me pull your phones out if you want. Can you see the chat? It's probably not up there. I'll move it over this side. Can you see the chat as I move it? Yeah, it's on the left now, yeah? You don't want to get the word Isagenix in there. Just leave that out, okay? So ready? Let me go back here.
We have to move the chat ourselves, I think.
Oh, you can? Just move it so you don't see Isagenix in there, okay? Now take your phone and hit the record button on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So in saying that, how many of you have earned money with this network marketing side hustle? Pop in the chat yes if you've earned money. Go Kylie, awesome. Jules Ian, awesome. Awesome. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Right, so it works. Great. Go Joe. Brilliant. Fantastic. Excellent. Good work. Okay. Now you can roll that into your stories, right? This is the ability to find and record things as they go so you can showcase things. Painting the vision of like, oh my God, they're all making money, right? Okay. I don't know why I did that, but just getting you used to it. So you get paid, as we know from the video, you get paid 20% on a product introduction. So if someone buys something for $300, you get paid what? If someone buys something for $300,
$60.
yes, 60. Yes, correct. 500. 20%. That's right, Jackie. $100. Okay, so just so you know, the going rate for front-end commissions of any salesperson of like low to mid-ticket is maximum 15%. So this is one of the few companies you get paid 20% margin. Like, it's amazing. This is a typical margin of any business is about 20%. So if you just do that, you'll make money. In fact, you're making a pretty good reasonable return. But that's not where the juice of network marketing lies. That's great. That's a good start, right? There's just some examples there, 332.66. There are also rank advancement bonuses where, you know, Stephanie was talking about if you hit these ranks at a certain time frame, you make extra money. So the moment, irrespective of time frames, the moment you become a consultant, which is where you enroll one person on your left and one on your right, you earn $50 US. Everyone gets that, right? That's the first bonus you'll get. Now, if you get to manager, where you help those two people share with two, help them go consultant, you get the Crystal Manager bonus, which is $250 US. Okay, you've got to hit that within 60 days of going associate. Okay, and of course, if you hit Crystal Director, you become a Crystal Director because you hit it in 120 days. It's 750. And Executive, which is where you'd all want to go to Executive. Okay, once you get to Executive, you levitate. It's amazing. $1,000 US for hitting that in 180 days. Okay. Now, the best way to learn the compensation plan is to participate in it. What I mean by that is we've had years ago when we first got into this, the first experience of that was when we got paid our first check. It's like, what? There's a few $100 in the, what the hell is that? That got my attention. And then I wanted to learn about it. Same as when we first got to Executive and we got paid our first monthly bonus check from the bonus pools. It was $7,000 in a week. And I was like, what on earth is that? And then I learned about the bonus pools and why being executive is good. But you don't learn the comp plan and then go do it. You learn it by doing stuff and getting messy and just getting into action and money showing up in your account. And then you want to figure out where it came from. Does that make sense? That's how we did it. And that's how most people do it, right? Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. So you can learn the comp plan ins and outs. You could study that video forever. But if you don't actually go and do stuff and participate, you're not going to really learn it. Okay. So the best way to earn money when you first start here is to enroll 2 customers for the health transformation, for the health. Because when you use the products, you have a little health story that you've now crafted. It's in the group chat there. If you share it with people, or you put it in your social media, or you just even if you just post stuff on social media with a selfie, I lost 2 kilos. That works too. Or you reach out to your friends. Hey, I lost a couple kilos. Do you know anyone who wants to do that? I'm about to do it again. Hey, I come across this great product, lost a couple kilos. Here's my pick. You know anyone wants to do that? This is as simple as it needs to be. It's just that little bit to entice them to ask you a question like, whoa, what is that? Yes? So that's getting them to lean in a bit. Now, our suggestion to get your first $100, $200, whatever it is, would be to enroll 2 customers. Okay? So to showcase, hey, there's a result here I've got from the products. If you want the same result, come to this webinar, right? Come to this masterclass. Now, Katrina ran a masterclass this week. How many of you, let me just show our hands. How many of you were on the masterclass? Great. Just hands up again. Awesome. Did you enjoy it? Did it showcase the power of the system that you have in your hands? Yep. How many of you wish that you'd had someone on there? Great. So you see how Katrina did all the selling for you. So hands up if you hate sales. You're like allergic to it. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe I've been in this call. Yep. Great. So would it be okay if you let Katrina sell the products for you? Yeah? How many of you want Katrina to sell the product for you? Okay? So your job is not to know, it's to show. Everyone comes in and thinks they've got to know everything. Your job's not to know, your job's to show. Let me show you someone who knows what they're talking about. Let me show you a system that I've used. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a naturopath. I mean, by golly gosh, I just didn't even know I could even do this. I'm nothing. I'm nowhere in the health field. But I do know someone that's running the masterclass that is. Yes? Leveraging that tool as an example. Okay? So if you want to graduate from Side Hustle School, objectively you want to enroll 2 customers. And they will really enroll with you when they see or hear a change in your health, either your energy, your weight, your whatever it is from using the system. Okay? Or they'll see Katrina's story and they'll vibe with that. Or they'll see Lewis's story, or they'll see Shay's story, or they'll see someone else's story and they'll vibe with that. Right? My dad's never had a before and after photo. He smokes every day and drinks every day. He's just like a flipping medical miracle. It still functions. And thrives, actually. And he's had people on that masterclass and they've enrolled. They're obviously not going to see his story and his before and after, but it's because the CEO of Huggies doesn't wear nappies. So you don't have to be in perfect shape to help people, right? You just have to give them the invitation to the destination where they can get the information. That's all you've got to do. That's your entire job. In network marketing, that's your entire job, is to say less to more people. As soon as they lean in, get them to watch something. And it's either yes or no. People are like, oh, I don't know if they want to start. Well, shit, or get off the pot. There's results there. They're either struggling and they want to change them or they don't. It's not your job to convince people. It's your job to get eyeballs, their eyeballs, on that webinar. That's it. And so the more you do that, the more chance you're going to have that they're going to enroll. Okay. So I would encourage you to, Alicia will pop this in the chat. There's one coming up tomorrow. So share your story with as many people as you can, or entice them to see what you've got from the product yourself, and just invite them to this live webinar. It's live, so it's interactive, it's enjoyable. It's not like the video we share, it's similar, but live is always best. So if you want to graduate Side Hustle School by tomorrow, which you're welcome to, it's just getting as many people in there as possible, right? So something like, hey, you know how I started that new health program that's weird and I'm talking about it a lot? Yeah. Well, they're doing a webinar. You want to come? Keep it simple, right? So there's a link to the masterclass there. If you haven't watched it, register now. Click it, register yourself, and send that invitation to someone in your circle to come along and join, okay? Now, I'd love to know from you, what do you think the best way is to get someone on that masterclass?
Ask them. No, your story.
Ask them. Yeah, just ask. Yeah, asking would be a good start. That's fine. Just so you know too, listen up very closely, and I'm going to swear, so earmuffs, Maria. Maybe I won't swear. She's got a little son there. You're going to mess it up. You are. You're going to say the wrong thing. You are going to do it. It's going to happen. But unless you're willing to do that, you're not going to get better. So ask him, yes. What else?
Be on there yourself.
Yeah, that helps if you're going to already. Hey, I'm going to go check out this webinar, this and this. You want to come along? Yep. Send voice DMs, yes. Voice messages. Inviting them. What else? Yeah, you can do a post with your results on Facebook. Never post a link on Facebook. No one's ever going to click on it. Your results-based post. And if someone says, hey, what's this? Say, oh, I'll send you a quick DM. Boom, hey, listen, there's a live webinar on tomorrow. You want to come? Limited seats. You explain everything ins and outs. I don't know what it is, but it bloody works. What is it? I have no idea, but it works. You want to come to a webinar? Yep. Yes, I was thinking of you because... Okay, cool. So does everyone... How many of you are not confident to invite someone to this webinar? Okay, great. One person, Talicia's honest. So all of you know how to invite someone to this webinar. All right, I want to pick on Talicia for a second. Talicia, do you know someone in your circle who would like to get a health transformation of some sort?
Hi, I put my hand up because it's just not that I don't know. I can obviously read and listen to all the messages that have been here. It's just I suppose it's a level of confidence that I need to kind of work on in terms of asking people whether they're interested. Of course, I know people who could do with losing weight. I know loads of people who could do with losing weight.
Let me ask you this. What's your results been like so far yourself using the product?
So good. I mean, I just in the last half an hour, just posted my video, and I suppose my story is like getting past a plateau that I was stuck on for years, losing weight and getting down to a plateau and not being able to go below it. And that's really the shift. The shift has been with Isagenix with me has been being able to get to my goal weight that was previously quite difficult to achieve. So I'm there now and I'm quite happy and it's been stable. So yeah, that's really the gist of my story.
Okay. So have you written that and posted about it with a selfie?
You mean on Facebook?
Yeah.
No,
Okay, so no one knows about it.
no one knows about it. I kind of got stuck when I did the first side hustle school posting, and everyone thought I'd been hacked, and everyone thought I'd gone mad, and everyone thought I'm like being totally scammed, and I kind of got a little bit I don't know, just a little bit scared off with the whole process, and I need to like build the confidence to actually get out there and posting, because it's never really been in my nature to be very out there in terms of personal things. And I like, to me, like your weight is quite a personal thing. So it's it's breaking down the sort of the barriers of getting out of my comfort zone. I know all of that stuff on a conscious level, but it's just getting down and doing it. I'm not sure. Yeah. So
Well,
that's
you can. Okay, thanks for sharing. That's and I think most people on here feel the same way. So you're not alone. Um, I would like what you may not understand, a lot of you is, oh my God, lost another kilo. Some of you don't understand that's powerful marketing. Somewhere along the lines you thought you had to post yourself in a bikini. I don't know who said that or when, but this is the picture people conjure up. As simple as, oh my God, I can't believe the scales moved today. I've broken through my weight plateau. Finally. What's wrong with that? How many of you can post that? Why don't you? You're either not using the products, and that way you won't get results. If you don't get results, you're not going to have anything to share. Or you are, and you're just so frightened of even one line. So here's the trick. It's one line. That's how you start. And it's little one-liners like that. You can go back and listen to this recording and copy that one, and you can ask ChatGPT to give you 470,000 others. And they're all the same. It's just little tidbits. Bup, 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 bup. Okay? Little tidbits. So, what I would encourage you to do is do tidbits to start with and post things that aren't related to this. You're just trying to build a personal brand as well at the same time. Like, who are you about? What are you all about? You've just got to have a presence of I'm saying something, right? It's just getting used to it. And you'll never have confidence before competence. You'll never have competence before you have courage. So it's not confidence you need. It's courage.
Yeah.
Courage.
Yeah, no, I know you're absolutely right, and I appreciate it, and it's great to be in this community and to have so much support from everybody, and it makes a huge difference. Absolutely, it makes a huge difference. So I know what I need to do. I just need to
Are you open
go
to a
out
challenge?
and
Are
do
you
it.
open to a challenge, something to grow you that's going to scare you?
Uh, yes.
Okay. Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, great. Here's what I'd love you to do right now while we're on this call. I'd love you to go and grab that video that you posted in the group chat of your story and post it on your Facebook.
Wow. With all its imperfections, it is so imperfect.
Yep.
That makes it authentic. You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it too, Lana.
Okay.
If it's too perfect, then people will think I
You can do
can't
it
do
too,
what
Kylie.
she's doing.
You can do it too. You do it today. Anyone else want to coach them?
Okay.
Do you want to lead by example? So Kylie, Lana, and Talisha are going to post their video on their feed as it is. Now,
Okay.
I understand it can be embarrassing. I've posted some very embarrassing things on Facebook. I have, right? What it will do is it will detach you from what you think people think of you. It just doesn't matter, basically. This thing you've conjured up in your head that it just doesn't matter. You're going to post so much over the years that people are going to forget. It's not as big as important as what you think. Now, you're all welcome to do this. You can follow Kylie and Lana and Talisha's lead and be inspired by them. You're welcome to post it, okay? It would just get rid of this thing that you've got carrying around. And you'll be surprised as to what comes from it as well, okay? You can even put a one line and say, hey, first time I'm sharing this, what's your feedback? Or what do you think? And see what people say. This is a really big thing. And thanks, Kylie and Lana, for doing this with Talisha. Coming off mute and getting trapped in there with her. It was very, very valiant of you.
Well, I've done it. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, come on. Awesome. Let us know when you're done it, Talisha. We can move on, but this is my task for you. If you can do this, you can do this. Yeah. It's a big challenge when you first start. Luke never posted anything on social media, so it'll be a big leap. No one ever does before they start. I bet Luke never walked before he walked either. Did you, Luke? Luke, did you ride a bike before you rode a bike?
Yeah.
We have so many people telling us we don't need to lose weight, so we need a different pitch. That's okay. Your pitch is not weight loss. It's something. Like if you follow the system for a month, you're going to have something. You're going to have tone up. You know how many people, Steph, want to just tone up and get healthy? That's what they say. I want to tone up and get healthy. So say, I toned up and got healthy. I didn't have no weight to lose, but I want to get more toned. How many ladies out there want to get more toned? What if you got a dress or a onesie you want to fit into? That dress you got in the cupboard. Yeah? Blokes, it's easy. We've got a beer belly. We do this for a month and it's gone. It's so easy for us. But ladies, you've got that one outfit. You know how many people Alicia's enrolled because she's just posted herself in an outfit and said, I love this 30-day system. Feeling so good. Yes? It's not big stuff. It's the little stuff that matters too. Yeah? Well done, Talisha. You done? Where is she? You did it?
Yeah, I've done it. Well, I suppose with the video, they can't say I've been hacked because it's clearly me.
Right. And even if they can, who cares?
Or maybe
Go
they just think
away.
I've been brainwashed. There's another one.
But you're buying into this. Like they're selling you that story. You're buying it. What we're teaching here is, I don't care what product it is you're going to like, how you want to make money. No one on God's green earth has ever made money without marketing a story about their product or service. Nobody, ever. So we're not just teaching you network marketing, we're teaching you business principles. Fact. This is marketing. This is the beginnings of it, okay? Okay, well done. Go and give her some love so all the haters can piss off. Go comment something, tell how amazing she is, which she is. There you go. At least you shared the link. We're going to go love on your profile. Get rid of all the baddies. If any of you get any baddies, just tell us and we'll have 37 people on them in a heartbeat and they'll never ever get on social media again. And we're not going to tell them they're assholes. We're just going to give them kisses. We love you. We love you so much. Join our cult. Okay, that's all we're going to say. All right. Okay, go Talisha. Well done. Breakthrough. There's no time like the present to have courage. Okay, here we go. So get people. Bottom line is, do stuff to get people on the masterclass that Katrina's running tomorrow, because it's how you're going to get your 2 people enrolled. Okay. Now this Team Builders Club. Katrina also, and our other leaders earn this too. But lately, Katrina's been putting her bonus into the group chat, I think. So that's the Team Builders Club. It's where actually, no, it's not Team Builders Club. That's sorry, my bad. Team Builders Club is when you enroll people and you get free products. So quite a lot of times when Alicia and I order products for the month, if we've enrolled, a couple of people on 100 QB or more, or 5 more, we get product coupons. So if you enroll 2, $70 product coupon. If you enroll 5, $140 coupon, I think it is. Right? And the 70. So you get a huge one. So a lot of your products can be paid for with Team Builder Club. Yeah? Help 2 or more customers join with 100 QVE with a subscription order in a month and receive them. How many of you want to just get free products? Yeah. So this is a way to get paid. Look at that. 20% product introduction bonus, massive margin on sales straight away, rank advancement bonuses, just extra money, and Team Builders Club, which is free food. So bang, 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 right? So there's so many rewards along the way. Then the teamwork, the cycles. This is big. Cycles, right? This is quite tricky to explain. If everyone in your left sales team, your left customer team, same thing, everybody on your left, from you down, yes? Anytime they order products, the points that they accumulate, called BV points, right? They accumulate in your left sales team. And then the same happens for your right, right? So even if Talisha, for example, when Talisha enrolls, she's enrolled over here somewhere, okay? Let's say this is her. If she enrolls one person on the left and one on the right after they see her story and ask her about what she's doing, she goes, oh my God, she brings her to the masterclass, they start, she goes, oh my God, I fucking did it, can't believe it, I make some money. And then that's how it happens, by the way, everyone thinks that. And then she enrolls that person, and then they went off and enrolled 1,000 people each. Just saying, as an example, she only enrolled 2, she only worked once. But if they went on and worked a lot, she'd make all the money from their effort. Does that make sense? This is the beauty of unlimited depth. Unlimited. You could have a conversation at the butcher with someone. Oh, yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah, what's your name here? And get them enrolled. And then they go and enroll 4,000 people. Or they enroll one, who enrolls one, who enrolls one, all the way down. And you'll get paid on the volume for unlimited depth. Up to 13,000 a week. Cycles is where the residual recurring income is. Okay, it's paid weekly. Let me give you an example. Okay, this is going to hopefully blow your socks off. And by the way, if you don't fully get this now, don't worry. It clicked with me later, but just stay with me here. Okay, so when we first started, my sister Brooke enrolled Alicia here on her left. My sister Brooke's there. Enrolled Alicia there. Okay, is that right? Yes. Enrolled Alicia. Now, when Alicia started, we're spouses, she enrolled me. So let's say Stephanie enrolled Luke as an example, right? But Alicia enrolled me on the right. Okay? Lloyd. Now, listen up. I order products from this account. I went associate. In fact, I even went consultant and enrolled 2. Here, boom, boom. Okay? Cool. I can be a consultant for Alicia's center. Now, we decided to join forces, and we're like, Lloyd and Alicia here. This center is our main center. We've been building that from pretty much the start. But I still order my products from this. Okay? I still order my products from this. But we build this. We enroll people in this center. Okay? And because I'm an associate, and because I've always ordered from my account for 11 years, 100 BV per month to stay active, because I want to use the products. It's not that. I don't want them. I need them. I need e-shots to survive life. I need the smoothies for fast nutrition when I've got to go somewhere and I'm hungry. And I need to not have a beer belly. And I need to have energy. And I need to have cleanse stuff for fasting because fasting with water sucks. I need some of the stuff. I don't need all of it. I don't need creatine. I don't need collagen. I don't need a lot of stuff. I buy what I need and use to stay in shape. Yes, and I know when I need to get more to get better results, and I need when I pair it back. Up to me, yes? But I know for sure that I'm doing 100 BV. Here's why. After Alicia enrolled me here, her and I together enrolled her sister, who enrolled Franny, who enrolled Shay, and Shane, who enrolled Casey, who enrolled that, right? All the way down as an example. Then we enrolled other people on the right. We enrolled tons of people. In fact, if you look at it now, and we probably enrolled 500 on our right over 11 years, okay, together. But we have, I'm going to have a stab at this. I think we have 9,000 on it customers on our right, but we only enrolled 500. Does that make sense? So some of these 500 enrolled others. Are you with me? So we didn't find all the customers. Our customers found customers who found customers who found customers. Am I making sense? And anytime one of those 9,000 orders, we get the volume up the right side. So what you're seeing here is a real life image of my actual center here. Now, because I ordered 100 BV, the volume that's from every week, all the volume here that's coming from these customers each week, okay, from my center, is people below me that I didn't start, as an example. Okay. Now, if I order 100 BV, the volume that's accumulated each week here, because I order 100 BV, listen up closely, it accumulates, it adds up and adds up and adds up every single week. Forever. As long as I order 100 BV. So right now in there's 3.4 million. Now, if I hadn't have, there's a thing called a super cycle. If you're like me and this account does not, it just accumulates. Isagenix, if it gets to 10 million, it'll drop it back to 0 and it restarts again. It never disappears. It just, they can't carry it to 50 million. They drop it and let it rebuild again for you. And the reason they do that is because no one's building the left. So it can't be monetized. So it's just going to loop forever. But just for the sake of ease, they just loop it. They drop it back 0 and loop it up. Okay. But this will build back to 10 million pretty quick. But right now, there's 3.5 million in there. Okay. On the right. And we know to get a cycle, you've got to have 600 BV on the right and 300 BV on the left. Okay. Now, because I did enroll someone here and went consultant, these two people stopped ordering, but someone below them kept ordering, and someone below them ordered, and then they just kept ordering a bit and a bit and a bit. And so you can see my left team here, there's some volume that's sitting there unused because I'm not a consultant. So if you aren't a consultant, you can't earn recurring income. You can't leverage the BV. You can't earn money from the BV points. So as soon as I go back to an active consultant, there'll be 300 taken from this side and 600 taken from that side. Okay. And because I've been a good boy and ordered 100 BV, my personal holding volume also builds up. And it's also classed as personal holding volume. So actually, if I'm not an active consultant, this won't monetize because I'm an associate. So if you're an associate ordering 100 BV, your own product purchases also build up to make money. So as soon as I go consultant again, if I enroll one left and one right, this will be added to my minor volume team. So all of a sudden, we've got about 6,000 BV on the left and 3.5 million BV on the right. So as soon as I go back to consultant, I made $1,200, okay? Because there's 20 cycles. 300 goes into 6,000 20 times, and 600 goes into 3.5 million 5,500 times. But it only can make cycles when this is used up and that's used up, that goes back to 0. Okay? But this goes down to, I don't know, 3.43 million still. It stays there. Yes? Now, if I stop ordering products, I order 99 or whatever, I take a step back, whatever it is, right? Then this goes to 0 and disappears. But if I go back and become active again, it starts to rebuild. So no matter what happens, you want to keep ordering 100 BV, especially if the person who enrolled you is enrolling people under you. There are two types of people that only quit this when they understand this concept. One, they've never been taught this properly, or two, they are dumb. She can't be anything else than that. This is free money from food in your groceries that are tax deductible. You have to have an IQ of an ant to not understand that this is a very powerful money model that you can get from just shifting. Just have a chocolate shake for brekkie and you can make a lot of money, especially if your sponsors are enrolling a ton of people with you. And of course you want to get going and try and build some on your other team. Yes? So this is how powerful it is. Right now, if Alicia and I decided to build this center and we pumped people down this side, there'd be a lot more 300s being built. And it would monetize this because all the 600s that are built up there would start to come out. and the company would pay us based on how many 600s, which is 5,500 600s. Now, 5,500 cycles times $60, there's currently $330,000 sitting there. You can buy half a house for that. Now, I've done that. All I did was stay active. All I did was stay active. I love milkshake for Brooklyn. It's not. I've not built the center. I've just stayed active. So please, like, there's a young guy. He's come back in. He's awesome. You'll see him. Meet him. His name's Trace. He's in the USA. Got married and stuff. He's like, hey man, I'm keen to rebuild this. And we asked him to share, and I think in the group chat, hey, how many members below you now? He's like, oh, there's like 3,000 on his left sales team, and he has thousands, he has this going on his left team. So he's one enrollment away on his other leg. If we'd enrolled, Alicia and I enrolled one person here on our left who just got after it and went for it, they would bring all the volume we need to monetize this into 330,000 and continuously forever. We don't have to build it ourselves. So with Trace, he doesn't have to build the right team himself. He's just flipped because he's on our left. He just has to find a few people to do it with him. Are you getting this now? It's not just your effort. It feels like that at the start. I get it. But for a lot of you, it's not your effort. If you look into your center now even, you're going to find there's people below you. And you're going to find there's volume that you didn't create. I can guarantee you it's already there. The effort's already sitting there. So when you take a step back, I'm going to do something else, you just leave money on the table. I'm sure people don't talk like that, but this is how I hear it when they say, I'm taking a step back, I'm going to do something else. Look, here's the other thing. Isagenix doesn't have to be your career. You can be in real estate. You can be a firefighter. You can be a astronaut for like, doesn't matter. But you can take this little business with you in the pocket of your jeans, wherever you go, forever. It'll never disappear. And if you're going to eat food for the foreseeable future, which I'd encourage you to do, otherwise you're going to die. Don't die. Eat food. Just have a shake for brekkie. And then have the odd e-shot or the odd cleanse, get in same shape. Just easy. Save money by eating the right nutrition. And then here and there, share your story and enroll some people and come to the events with us. And just do this in the pockets of your time for the rest of your life. And you will make money. Forever. It'll just get better and better and better and better and better. And then one day you might have 300, 400,000. It used to be more than that. It used to be like 1 million, right? It'll move up to 10 million again soon. Please. Does this make sense? A little bit of sense. Just a little bit of sense. You may not have to understand it fully. Right? So we looked at it today and we're like, oh, we're going to go to Japan in 2 weeks. So, we should probably find 2 customers and pop them there. And we should probably get $1,200 and that'll pay for some spending money. See how simple this can be, right? Some of you are the same. Okay. All right. So check this out. Half a cycle a week is $100 monthly recurring income. It's the same as having $24,000 invested in a high interest savings account. The amount of residual income you get is equivalent to that. If you have 2 cycles a week coming in, it's $500 a month. That's equivalent to having $120,000 in a high interest term deposit savings account. In fact, it's more because, it'd be about the same because they're both taxable income. 4 cycles a week, you'd have to have $250,000 in a term deposit at $1,000 a month to get the same passive income. 8.5 cycles a week, $500,000, $2,000 a month. This is what I share on the webinar as the goal. 8.5 cycles a week, because at $2,000 a month, you can build $1 million portfolio. Now, Alicia and I have had months and weeks where we've hit over 100 cycles a week. 100. I think our highest is 160. Is that right? 6-star, 160. You don't have to do that. 8.5. Ching. So get 2 first, then 4, then 8.5. How do you do that? Take more people to these events. Get more people into Side Hustle School. Help more people get in shape. Do all of the above and you'll get there faster. But most importantly, don't ever say to yourself, oh, I'm taking a step back. Now, if you say it to yourself, you're going to hear it in that voice. So hopefully it prevents you doing it. It's an awful voice, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Now, when you go executive, which is the top rank, you also earn 10% of what your personal team earns. So our personal team we've enrolled, anytime they earn money, we earn 10% of their money. More money. So it's really good to get to executive. It'd be the ultimate goal. And of course, incentive trips and promotions. All these trips you see on the screen, we didn't pay for. Cabo, Fiji, a couple times. Bali, Machu Picchu, Disney World. Stretch Hummers in Nashville. I don't know, this is in Denver recently. Where was this even? Was that in LA? I don't know where that was. Cabo, right? These are all trips you can win. This is one up for grabs at the moment. Thailand, we're going to go this year. Who wants to come? It require, yeah, all hands should be. It's going to require effort, and you're going to have to play big. And there's no other way to teach you business skills than to dangle a beautiful trip to Thailand in front of you. It's just going to force you to level up and skill up faster. Okay, it's open to everybody. If you want to come into it, click there and learn the rules. But basically, if any of you went, you know, to director or executive in this time frame, you can almost guarantee you're a spot there. Okay, so just so you know, this is for the guys watching the replay. The summit in the USA and Canadians. That's their trip. Okay, now moving to this. We're almost done. In the webinar, I shared the cash flow quadrant. E stands for employee, S is self-employed, B is B quadrant, I is investor. Okay, E, you have a job. S, you own a job. B, you own a system that duplicates. I, you have money that works for you. Okay, so 95% of the population live on the left, but only 5% of the people live there. Okay, the 95%, okay, are the people that are talking to Talisha on her feed. They are the poor people. Rich people don't do that. On the right-hand side, 5% of the population lives there, but that's where 95% of their wealth is built. Okay, that's linear on the left. That's leverage on the right. Now watch this. This is how the Isagenix cash flow sits. So when you enroll someone, it's a bit like a job. Yes? It's actually more like an S quadrant because it's yourself, you know, you're still, it's your thing, it's your effort, but it's linear. So you only get paid on the time you put to it. So product introduction bonuses, rank advancements, and the trips, that's effort from you. Yeah? That's called linear income. And that's where when you first come into this, you're like, oh my God, I put all that effort in and I enrolled 2 people. I go for, oh my God, this is blah, 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 blah. You're in a dialogue, right? Like what? Because you haven't quite yet worked out that over time, you're going to build the right-hand side. And the right-hand side is the B quadrant is cycles. Money you earn off other people's efforts besides your own. And when you take the cycles and you take the others and you're making extra money and you invest into shares, which I'd encourage you to do, you're going to get your money to make money. So you can actually attack both sides with Isagenix. You can do the left and you can build the right over time and you can scale it. So that's what we've done. 20% of the people that come into your business as customers or whatever, they're going to want to do this too. But 80% of the people you talk to are probably just going to want to be customers. Okay? But the Pareto principle, 20% of the people you talk to are going to build 80% of your business with you. Okay? So recap, linear, customer acquisition PIB, so when you enroll someone, linear. Team development, linear. Trips, linear. It's your effort. Right-hand side, remember, I'd rather receive 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. And that's where you get 6% recurring commission on your BV volume. That's your margin for cycles. 6% margin on cycles. So what a lot of you may not realize is this. A lot of the people in that messenger group that you're encouraging and they're doing things and you're probably even actually accountability partners, there's a very high likelihood that you are financially linked with each other, which means when other people in that chat do well, you do well because of their effort. But you think you're doing this alone. But some of you don't even realize that the people in there enrolling those bells, every time they ring a bell, they got under your center. And anytime that person enrolls someone, it goes under their center. That's money for you without your effort. So when someone rings a bell, get really excited because it could possibly be in your center and that's money that you didn't create yourself. Does that make sense? It will if it doesn't. Okay, here's what we're going to finish up. Breakout. In 60 seconds, share one action item you're going to do this week to get you closer to getting your first two customers. Okay, this is the breakout. We're going to do a breakout here. This has been a long training, hasn't it? Sorry. You enjoyed this?
Yeah.
Marvelous. Okay, we're going to do a breakout in your group. Share one thing you're going to do, an action item you're going to take to enroll your first two customers. Ready, steady, cook.
In progress.
Darling, what are you doing? Can you hop out, please?
Oh,
We're meeting. It's a bit distracting.
Oh.
All right, welcome back to the main room. When you come back in the room, your stuff is unmuted, so just so you know, we can hear you talking to your cat and or and whoever it might be. So just so you know, when you come back in the room, you're unmuted. It's always fun. So there you go. All right, great. What do we discuss? What are you going to do? Let's get some shares.
I'm going to be more personable with people that I see.
Oh, nice. Can't imagine you not being personable, Miriam, but that's great.
No, but you just kind of think that it has to be a heavy conversation, but it doesn't. I
Yes.
liked your
No.
butcher analogy.
Absolutely. Yep. That's why it's always handy to carry your before and after photo on your phone as your background, as your screensaver. Cool. Love it. Next.
I'm going to reach out to 100 people this week.
Oh, big, juicy.
I'm going big this week. I'm going
Let's
to
go big. You know what?
support.
Well done. I love it. You know why, Jules? Because if they enroll with you, you can take them to the event, and that's really where it all changes. There.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, cool.
I feel like I'm getting a bit of momentum at the moment, and I've got
Yeah.
people watching, I've got people interested, so
Great.
I'm just
Great.
I don't care anymore. I'm just
Marvelous. Fantastic. I
Yeah.
love it. Also, if you have a lot of follow-ups that are on the fence, umming and ahhing, event invitation to them. Okay? Great way to follow up. Hey, there's an event coming up. It's half a day. It's awesome. It's here. I've got tickets $10. I think you should come. Right? I'd love you to come. All right. What else? Let's do a couple more.
I want to do a reel.
Okay.
Post a reel.
Great. Post a reel. Excellent. Fantastic. Great. This is good. What else can you do?
I think I need to fine tune my message to, like, with my story, I think.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to brush up on.
Perfect. Great. Excellent. Brush up on your story, because without it, you have no marketing tools. So if you're using the products, get a story of some sort, lose a little bit, do this, something, and get your story nailed and send it into the group chat. Once you've got that sorted, post it out there, get it out there, share it with others. Share it to people and ask for some feedback. We might do that as homework, actually. So that's really good, sharpening up your story. And of course, inviting people to the masterclass. So it's as simple as this. Hey, I just started a program recently to get in shape after Christmas, a few Christmas curves, and heard it's really good. So I ordered my stuff, and I'm going back to the information session again tonight. But I thought I'd just invite a couple of friends to come with me. Did you want to check it out too?
It's good.
Okay. No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. You can send that to 100 people if you want today. You could get off this call. You could send that exact message to 100 people. It's very passive. Hey, I'm just telling you what I'm up to. I started this program. Just thought of my stuff. I'm going to do it again. An info session coming up tonight or tomorrow. Just thought you'd like to come along. If not, all good. I'm looking to do it with a couple of friends. No, if not, no worries. Yes? How many of you could send that message to someone? Yeah? Send it to 100 people. They only get one message. You send 100, they get one. It's not spam, right? And then a couple of them come to Katrina's masterclass as a world pro fitness model, telling them how good the products are. I'm sure they're going to start after that. There's other stories on there. And then they're in. And then you graduated. And it only took 12 hours. Not 6 weeks. In fact, I'll tell you this. If you were to send 100 invitations to it, as an example, you will have done more than 99% of what people ever do in network marketing. Ever. And you did it in space of an hour. Yet people get through and do this for 10 years. And I hear them. I've been in network marketing for 10 years. I was like, how many people have you enrolled? 3. I was like, how many messages you sent? They could have done more in one day. It's not the time you're in. It's your activity and iterations. Yeah. This is how you skill up faster. So no, you don't hold back. Jules has gone for 100. Who's going with her? Oh, Lewis, Big Lou's in. Oh, Shay's in. We've got a 100 club going here. Kylie's in. Oh, my goodness gracious. 3 going to the 100 club. Well, there's 4 in the 100 club. Anyone? to go and do it for the 100 Club. Katie's going in the 100 Club. Oh, we've got ourselves a else want to participate in the 100 Club? No one else going once. Going twice. Oh, Aaron's gone in the 100 Club. We've got a new high bid. Aaron's in the 100 Club. We've got 6 in the 100 Club now. 6 now. We're going to more in the 100 Club. I can't do this forever. How many people are going in the 100 Club? Oh, once. Twice. All right, we have 6 members in the 100 Club. So if you're in the 100 Club, 100 DMs. Yes, Steph, that's right. 100 DMs. 100 outreaches. Was that not clear? How many of you want to come to the 100 Club? Hands up. How many of you committed? Okay, pop me in the chat if you just committed to 100. This is wild. Well, it's not actually that wild, but it's amazing. It's good. Okay, so we got, you taking a photo of this, Alicia? Take a note of this. Let's scroll this up. Okay, we got Lewis, Jules, Sherry, Kylie, Shane, and that's Shay, I think, and Shane, Shane and Shay. Me, Kirsten.
Do you want me to run another masterclass next week?
Well, let's see, because they're going to do it now. So let's get them out there and let's get on. So tomorrow we'll dictate that.
Okay.
So I would say probably yes, but for the time being, let's just pretend no. Let's pretend this is the last masterclass in the history of masterclasses, and if they don't get someone on, we all die. That would be a better story. It's going to give you urgency.
The dates and the time will be in the chat.
Just Alicia's going to pop the link to register now, right now. Right this second, she's going to pop it in there. There it is. Click on that and register. All the timings are there. Aaron's in. Miriam committed 100. Katie Revive in. Kylie's in. You have all these people? This will be so fun next week to see how this went, because we're going to get them to share their experience. This is going to be so good. So well done to those who are new, who have stepped into this and do this. Nothing. It's never going to be. It's so simple. It's just pretty much that. Okay. That's okay. I think Melissa's running a North American time zone one, Miriam. So you're going to be okay. We just have to figure out when that is. I think she'll tell us. We just ask her in the group chat, hey, Mel, when are you and Amy running this webinar? And they'll run it for us. Now, those who are a little bit not ready for 100, what number could you commit to? Pop in the chat. No matter what it is. 1, 3, 5, 10. Okay, Miraculous Arrow, 10. Kirsten, 1,000. Fuck. Marilyn, you get blocked on Facebook for 1,000. Marilyn, 50, great. Steph, 20, awesome. Talisha, 10, great. Brittany, 20, let's go. Renee, 60, that's big. You may as well just go to 100, Renee. But 60 is good. I'm not going to push you there. You can go there when you want. Elmore, 10. Timmy, 10. Great. This is wonderful. So you have your own goal. Ian, 11. Legs, 11. Wonderful. Okay. So now we've got a goal. Now we've got a simple action task to take. It's invitation to the masterclass. They get on. Katrina does all the selling. You win. They win. Everybody wins. Okay. And then we get more people to invite to the events, which is going to be a blast. Okay. We want to get in there before the tickets sell out. All right. Great. You've enjoyed this session? Excelente. I didn't expect that to happen, so that was cool. And thanks for your patience. We're done now. And breakout, do the takeaways. Oh, yes. The homework is to do exactly what you shared then, is to invite that many people to the webinar. Okay. God.
Let's just leave it at that.
Let's just leave it at that. I think
Yeah.
this is, we can do this next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we want you, what we understand is we would much rather you be in action in the field than go and learn stuff, because you just don't learn by learning. You learn by doing. So those of you who have committed to invitations to the webinar, you're going to learn so much about marketing and business and all that other stuff just by this one activity. Okay. So there's no extra homework. This is all it is. Invitation to the masterclass. Talisha, you got a question?
Sorry, just to be clear, is this the masterclass? Which masterclass are we talking about? Katrina's biohacking?
The one that Alicia put the link in the chat. That one.
Okay, because that's at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's a strange
my
time.
time.
Yeah, I know.
So,
But
yeah,
here's
I
here's
think
the
it's
thing. Here's what I'd suggest. Do it anyway, and when they say, "Oh my God, it's at 8:30," say to them, "It's okay. Would you like the replay?"
okay.
And then send them the replay.
Talisha, are you in the UK?
Will that?
Yes, I am.
I was on the call. The breakout with Cheryl and who was on the breakout call? No, John. I know. Sorry, I forgot your name. Yes, John. And I know with the UK, I'm happy to run one for like a UK time. It's a bit more suitable if you like.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Next week.
Katie.
I'll put it in the chat and we'll work out which date. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe 7 p.m. UK time, and I'll run one.
Yeah, that would be really good. Yeah, perfect. And then there's a bit of time and maybe within a few days to allow people to get ready for it.
Yeah, I'll set a date and a time, and I'll share it with you all in the group chat.
Amazing. Thanks, Katie.
Marvelous.
Katrina, was there going to be another live next week? Did you say? No, just this one on Thursday. Okay.
So far, just this one.
Aaron and I will be running one in New Zealand, so I'll get Alicia to put the time in the chat and that link as well, and then that can be for anyone in Aussie.
Cool.
It will just be a little bit earlier than what Katrina's been running them at.
Okay, so maybe if you send the link to, we can put it in the group chat, yeah? So we'll have two. Now.
And the people that can't go, are they recorded? Did you say, Lloyd?
Yes, but if this is successful in the next day or two with these, then maybe there could be a second. Okay, a third, I should say. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We don't want to say yes, there's another one because it will negate you having an invite to this one. But if it's super successful, of course we'd run another one. But if it's not, then we won't. And also, Jackie, they can watch the replay if they wanted to. There's just this thing that comes with the urgency of getting someone on a live session. So try what you can between now and tomorrow, and subject to the success of it, Katrina will make a decision whether she can run another one. Is that fair? Yep. Are you okay with that, Jackie?
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
I just want to clarify something.
Yep.
That if I put a Facebook post on to say, hey, I'm going to go on this great webinar, is it to say DM me for the details or put the link up there? And I thought it was.
I'm just going to mute you. This is about feedback from your mic. No, just going back. You don't post the link. You only ever post your story or results. And you don't promote events via posting. What you do is you send a voice message or a DM to them inviting them to come along. Let me explain again for everyone who just missed that. Here's what it sounds like. Hey, Mary. Not sure if you saw, but I just started a health program. I just started a health program. So far, so good. It's working. I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to the information session tomorrow that explains it, the ins and outs, and I'm inviting a couple of friends to come with me. Is it something you're interested in? No worries if not. That's a voice message or a text or something. It's not a posting the link all over your feed and expecting people to click and come. It's not going to work. That makes sense? This is a nice, subtle, soft invitation for someone to join you at a good restaurant, to someone to come to the movies to watch the new Spider-Man with you. This is not a big deal. Are you with me? And they're going to say yes, no, or just not say anything back. And if they don't say anything back, don't make up a story. They're just busy. They'll figure out an excuse later. Let them. You'll be back tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, and the next, until they die or buy. I'm just kidding. Half kidding. All right. Okay, that's it. So we got the homework. We're good? Make sense? This is going to be fun. Every time you do an invite or closer you get to the 100, let's track it in the group chat. It's going to be sick. It's going to be pumped. It's going to be good. All right. We'll see you on the go for the webinar, and we'll see see you next week on Salsa School, okay? But we'll see you in the group chat. Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Bye. See you guys.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.